Victory has been achieved in Azeroth. Take a look at this update from our community manager, Kyvax. Warcraft 1 Remastered. Added tall pixel option. My friends, we did it. We made a difference. We made them aware of the tall pixels. We let them know our desire for the tall pixels, and here they are in the game. Let's take a look at how it looks. Here we are with our regular square pixels, the wide pixels, our wide footmen. And if we go into the options, we now have an option under UI scale for render using non-square pixels. And you'll see in the background there, as I check that on and off, it does in fact make the difference between the square pixels and the tall pixels. If we go over to the classic graphics, you can also see, if I zoom in enough, you'll see that these are in fact the 20% wider pixels that Warcraft 1 is supposed to have. If I wanted to be really nitpicky, I would say this should be the default option, but I am actually overjoyed that it's been added at all. I was feeling quite pessimistic about Blizzard, not going to lie. You know, they missed the tall pixels. Mac users weren't able to access Warcraft 3 for a long time. No multiplayer in Warcraft 1. Hey, Blizzard, we do have your attention, it seems. Take a look at my hot versus not video. There's a couple of additional suggestions in there that I think that could make these remasters a lot better. Warcraft 3 Reforged patch 2.0 had a lot of weirdly AI upscaled things in the HD classic graphics, which were frustrating, but we're actually seeing some updates in those as well. And then let's also take a look over at Warcraft 2 Remastered, where we actually got our first Warcraft 2 balance patch in decades, which is pretty crazy. There's now the option for grid key input for gameplay. Blizzard, add that to Warcraft 1 as well. Come on now. Let's take a look at these balance changes. Paladin, heal mana cost per HP healed 6 to 5. My recommendation for heal actually is to make it an area of effect ability, similar to how Exorcism works. And I think it should actually be 1 HP per mana. So right now it was originally 6 mana per 1 HP, very weak. Now it's 5. That is an improvement. But let's go ahead and buff it even more just because of how Bloodlust is. Small death and decay nerf. Raise the dead. The skeletons are getting stronger. That's good. We rarely see them. A Blizzard nerf, range 12 to 10. I disagree. I think the mage being more powerful than the Death Knight is an important part of Warcraft 2 balance. But here's one more thing. The Ogre Mage, Bloodlust. The duration was reduced by 25%. The mana cost increased by 10. And now it's just double damaged. It was triple damage before. Double damage is now applied after armor reduction instead of before. Although I do wonder, am I reading that wrong? Are they implying it was double damage as in the 300% was... I don't know. I think they're nerfing it. Someone else might have better info on that for me. Dragons and Griffins are cheaper. The base damage, piercing damage from the Archer and Axe Thrower is going up. The upgrades is also making them even more powerful per upgrade, while the gold cost and lumber cost for these upgrades and the time is going down. That's pretty interesting. A lot of good updates here. Let's see. Wow. Major reduction in cost from the Ranger marksmanship and the Berserker regeneration. These are two of the big things that make the Ranger and the Troll Axe Thrower a lot more unique versus each other. Now, back to Warcraft 1 Remastered briefly here. A couple of other fixes, please, Blizzard. Could we get our unit stats back in the info panel? That would be greatly appreciated. Also, I think we should get an update where you can do the original 4 unit selection, because the 12 unit selection changes the balance of the game some, and a lot of classic minded players do like to play with the, maybe with widescreen support, yes, but still with the way the game originally controlled. Likewise, give us back the option for the Warcraft 1 mouse control. Warcraft 2 Remastered has it for some reason. Give us that option as well in Warcraft 1 Remastered. But overall, I am pleasantly surprised to see this update. Hopefully, it is the first of many. Blizzard multiplayer options, please, please. But I'm Mick. This is MickCraft. Guys, we did it together. If it wasn't for that video getting over 40,000 views, lots of shares, lots of comments, even all of the haters, I have to thank you. I'm not sure that this would have gotten through to Blizzard for us to have this tall pixel update. So I'm very excited. I'm Mick. This is MickCraft. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you in my next video.